Nike was founded in 1964 by Bill Bowerman, who was a track and field coach at the University of Oregon with his former student Phil Knight. Due to the high demand that they were getting, they opened their first store in 1966 in California. They kept growing throughout the years, and in 1971 they launched their first shoe brand, Nike. A year later, they severed their partnership with Otsuka Tiger because of a distribution disagreement. After the breakup, they started promoting their own products at the Olympic trials. In 1978, they renamed their brand to Nike. This critical decision led to the brand's initial public offering in 1980, as well as a worldwide expansion that can still be seen to this day. Today, Nike appears as an absolute juggernaut with its social media and social as a whole. Indeed, whether it be the iconic swoosh logo or the beloved Just Do It slogan, the brand has accumulated an impressive amount of notoriety within our culture. With an important social media presence on all of the most popular platforms, Nike has acquired an immense following thanks to their efficient public relations strategies. From giving daily ads on Instagram stories to posting interesting videos and photos on Facebook, Nike truly understands how to stay relevant in their rambunctious and irresponsible social media platforms. By signing partnerships with famous athletes such as Cristiano Ronaldo, making campaigns like Equality featuring Serena Williams and LeBron James, they definitely know how to influence society.
According to Dr. Nee's book, Social Media in the Digital Age, she said humanizing a brand on social media is important because social media is about people. Nike is able to empathize with their audience by including motivational captions and featuring famous athletes expressing a variety of emotions relatable to the human experience. In 1995, Nike featured Rick Munoz, who was a marathon runner with HIV, as the face of their Just Do It ad. Putting an HIV-positive runner as a leading athlete of a Nike ad was an unlikely combination to the minds of many people at the time. More recently, Colin Kaepernick is an NFL player that was the face of Nike's Just Do It ad and is known for kneeling during the national anthem in an act of protest. While there is seemingly a lot of backlash having Kaepernick in the ad, this move by Nike was highly calculated in terms of business and marketing. 78% of people want companies to address important social issues. Among millennials, this number jumps to 84%. Nike's core demographics consist of younger, racially diverse, and liberal audiences, which is a group that is more likely to be in support of Kaepernick's protests. Basically, Nike was willing to risk a small fraction of their consumer demographic to retain higher levels of brand loyalty from the larger demographic that consists of younger and more racially diverse audiences.
Nike is able to connect to local communities through their use of social media. Similar to what Dr. Nee's lecture states, Nike thrives off communities that they have created online, which connects their consumers. Nike has multiple individual feeds on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for each of its product categories. According to Dr. Nee, these types of online communities help the brand by creating loyalty among their fans, improving search engine optimization, and bringing a family feel to the social network. When it comes to international effort, Nike does an excellent job of getting their brand across to other countries. They're able to apply their Just Do It slogan in different ways so they reflect a particular country's cultural standards. For example, the ads Nike plays in India are not the same ads they play in China, the UK, or the United States. Each ad is created to specifically connect to a country's audience and specific cultural references. Nike also makes efforts both locally, nationally, and internationally with their Nike Community Impact Program that they advertise through their social media, which grants millions to local communities throughout the United States and countries in Europe. Unlike competitors such as Adidas, New Balance, and Under Armour, Nike has a long history of taking stands on social issues. Dating back to 1988, Nike has been releasing ads addressing ageism, athletes with disabilities, women's rights to play sports, and equal rights. Nike even began selling hijabs, something that none of the other competitors has ever done.
In retrospect, Nike has evolved as a social media influencer and overall brand. Indeed, this company has come a long way from being first known as Blue Ribbon Sports to the launch of their new name Nike, to currently becoming the third most famous account on Instagram. Nike's success has come from not only being a big brand name, but its intentional presence on all major social media platforms as well as their commercial ads. As a result of Nike pairing ads with audience emotion, it allows people to be driven towards buying their products. Kaepernick being featured in Nike's 30th anniversary campaign caused major controversy between Nike and the public. People began to burn their Nike shoes and bash this company for endorsing him in their advertisement. Although this controversy occurred, Nike has shown their support for a range of social justice issues, which can be seen as a success or failure depending on the viewpoint. Certainly, this effort to connect with a community that supports Nike's ethics, such as Kaepernick's controversy, truly sets Nike apart from any other clothing company and strengthens the rapport with this targeted audience. However, to the audience with opposing beliefs, the outcome of similar public relations strategies can cause a backfire on Nike. This could be due to people not agreeing with the company's stance on a topic or worsen the relation people already have with an opposite stance on an issue. Therefore, this brand has created a positive brand name aimed at like-minded community nationally and internationally thanks to high social media presence.